Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis. Of course, on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how my Boston Celtics ended up beating the Houston Rockets 114 to 93. The Rockets go to 31 and 18 and 17 and 5 at home. The Celtics go to 33 and 18 and 17 and 10 on the road. Low scoring first quarter, 18 to 17. The Celtics still won it. Then they won the second quarter, 31 to 25. The third quarter, 36 to 21. And then the Rockets finally won the quarter, 30 to 29, but it wasn't enough for them to get back in the game and win it. Luka Garza. Who need Luka Doncic when you have Luka Garza? He played 34 minutes, had 19 points, did a good job finishing around that basket in the paint, but he also went 2 of 7 from 3 and 3 of 5 from the free throw line to get those 19 points. Every starter ended up getting in double figures in points. In this game for the Celtics, 6 rebounds for Luka Garza, 2 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals. He also had 3 offensive rebounds and 2 personal fouls and was a plus 16 and plus minus. Kata ended up playing 39 minutes. He had 10 points. He was really good at protecting the paint, and he grabbed a ton of rebounds in this one, 19. And he also went 3 or 4 from the field and 4 or 4 from the free throw line for him to finish with 10 points. So a double-double for him. Obviously, you want to see him get that as much as he can. 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 5 blocks. He caught a lot of people off guard. They thought they had it easy, and then Kata came out of nowhere, either got the steal or got the block. 7 offensive rebounds, 12 defensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 22 and plus minus. The guy that really stepped up offensively for them, besides Peyton Pritchard, was Derek White. He played 37 minutes. He had 28 points. He went 10 of 25 from the field, 6 of 14 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 8 assists. Just a really, really strong offensive game from him. He did that also with only having 2 turnovers. He also had 1 rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 15 and plus minus. You know he's going to get the threes up. You know he's going to get the jumpers up. And you know he's going to make the passes that make the most sense in the situation that he might be in. And it all really worked out for him in this game at a high level. Ron Harper Jr., you know he's going to be in that corner, and they left him open time and time again. 33 minutes for him. He had 11 points. He went 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3. He really helped out on the boards. He finished with 9. He also had 3 assists and no turnovers. He had 4 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 16 and plus minus. Even Baylor Shireman had it going. He played 23 minutes and had 15 points. He finished 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had a big night on the boards where he finished with 10, so he also finished with a double-double. He also had 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a plus 7 and plus minus. I love what he was able to do. I love what he was trying to do. And he was just a good fit in that starting lineup. Xavier Tillman got minutes too. He played 2 of them. He missed his only shot, which was a 3. He didn't do anything other than be a -1 and plus minus. Josh Minot missed a 3. That was his only shot, so he also finished scoreless, just like Xavier Tillman. But he did have 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, and a block. And he also had 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul with a +4 and plus minus. And then Peyton Pritchard, he played 33 minutes. He had 27 points. He went 9 of 20 from the field, really went off, especially in the fourth quarter and throughout the game. And he just had target practice going on. And he was working hard to create separation to get that mid-range to go, but it worked out for him. And when he wasn't doing that, he went 4 or 5 from the free throw line and had 7 assists because, of course, he's going to be dribbling, looking to score. But if he can't do that, it don't really have – there's nothing wrong with looking for your teammates too. And that ended up working out for him. 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, no personal fouls, and a plus 17 and plus minus. Jordan Wash played 15 minutes. He had 2 points. He went 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up scoring there and nowhere else. He did have 4 boards. That was the most off the bench. He also had 1 turnover and a steal, one offensive rebound, two personal fouls, and a +7 and plus minus. And then Max 2 minutes, he ended up missing his only field goal. He didn't do anything else other than be a -1 and plus minus. And then Hugo Gonzalez played 15 minutes, 2 points. He was 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from three. He had 3 rebounds, no turnovers, 2 offensive boards, one personal foul, and a +3 and plus minus. And then you look at the Houston Rockets. Kevin Wayne Durant was the guy that they thought could lead them to victory in this game, and a combination of Şengün too. But they all did score in double figures. The starters did, but it wasn't enough to hang with the Celtics. As crazy as that might sound, without Jaylen Brown, no Brown in this game, no problem for the Celtics, and they even held the Rockets under 100 points with Şengün and Kevin Durant being healthy. Kevin Wayne Durant, 33 minutes, 15 points, 4 of 11 from the field, 0 of 4 from three, 7 of 7 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block, 1 personal foul, a -22 and plus minus for him. Didn't shoot the ball that great. He's had a lot of games where he just doesn't have it from three, and he just doesn't have it offensively. He's been having that a couple times this year. It's not the first time that this done happened. He's going to have enough attempts to still score in double figures, but he done had a lot of bad shooting games this season. Jabari Smith Jr., 33 minutes also, but he also had 13 points. He went 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from three. He had some good open looks, and he was able to knock them down. He did have 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, and a block. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a -29 and plus minus. Tari Eason played 28 minutes. He had 10 points. He was efficient, going 4 of 6 from the field and 2 of 2 from three. He did have 4 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a -9 and plus minus. You're just happy that he was able to make the open looks that was generated for him. And then Alperen Şengün played 31 minutes. He had 13 points. He went 5 of 12 from the field, 2, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He didn't attempt any threes. He did have 9 rebounds, which was the most on the team. He also had 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 4 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a -22 and plus minus. He's really good at scoring the basketball. He didn't dominate this game, and the Celtics are happy because he didn't. And then Amen Thompson, he played 29 minutes. He had 11 points. He went 3 of 8 from the field and 1 of 2 from three. And then he went 4 of 8 from the free throw line and got some good layup attempts to go. And then obviously he got a lot of missed free throws in this one. But even if he made all of them, it still would have been a blowout game. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. He also had 1 offensive rebound. He was active defensively, but he also did have 4 personal fouls because of the way he defended and the situation he caught himself in. A -21 and plus minus for him. Jeff Green did play. Jeff Green sighting in this game. 6 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field. It was all 3-pointers. Made one, missed one. No turnovers, no personal foul, +7 and plus minus. Jayshawn Tate played 7 minutes. He ended up scoring no points. He went 0 of 2 from the field. He missed his only 3. And he also went 0 of 2 from the free throw line, scoring no points because of that. Even though he had easy opportunities, he also had no turnovers, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and a -10 and plus minus. Isaiah Crawford, 6 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from three. 1 rebound, no turnover, 2 blocks. The 2 blocks ended up being the most on the team tonight for the Rockets. He also had no personal fouls. It was a +7 and plus minus. Clint Capella, 15 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 5 boards. 5 boards was the most off the bench. That's what he's out there to do. He also was able to get 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, which was the most off the bench, in a personal foul. And he finished as a +4 and plus minus. And then Aaron Holiday played 11 minutes. He had 9 points. He went 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and then he had 1 steal, 1 offensive board, and 2 personal fouls. It was a +5 and plus minus. He did a really good job of scoring the basketball off the bench tonight. Had the jump shot going and using that speed and quickness to make the defense pick and choose what they were trying to cover him like. And he ended up making them pay for it more times than not. Josh Okogie, 17 minutes, 2 points, 1 or 2 from the field. He went 0 2 from the free throw line, had 1 rebound, 1 steal. No personal fouls in the -9 and plus minus. 7 minutes, 2 points, 1 or 3 from the field. He misses only 3. He had 1 rebound, 2 assists, no turnovers, no personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. And then Reed Shepard was supposed to come out and really do some damage to him off the bench. He didn't have it going, especially with the jump shot. 19 minutes, 9 points, tied for the most off the bench. But he also did take the most shots with 12 by far. But he only went 3 of 12 from the field. That's a bad shooting night. He also went 3 of 8 from 3. He had 2 boards, no turnovers, a steal, 2 personal fouls, and a -12 in plus minus. And then you look at the Houston Rockets, 82 field goals, 41%, 90 field goals for the Celtics, 43%, 33-point field goals for the Rockets, 37%, 51 for the Celtics. They also shot 37%. And then the Rockets took 22 free throws. They only made 64% of them. The Celtics took less, which was 20. They made 85% of them. And then they also had 57 rebounds, while the Rockets had 38. 16 assists for the Rockets, 26 for the Celtics. 9 turnovers for the Rockets, 13 for the Celtics. 10 steals for the Rockets, 6 for the Celtics. 5 blocks for the Rockets, 6 for the Celtics. 12 offensive rebounds for the Rockets, 20 for the Celtics. 26 defensive rebounds for the Rockets, 37 for the Celtics. 17 personal fouls for the Rockets, 18 for the Celtics. And it's not really too much to say about this game since it ended up being a lopsided victory for the Celtics. They just outperformed them on both ends of the court. The Rockets could never really get anything going for them. And the Celtics had no problem scoring and staying in front and just putting it on them and just putting the work in on them. And they got this game won very fast and very quickly. And it was really not a good game to watch if you was trying to see a close one, a tough game. And it wasn't one of those type of games. But other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.